Yeah, what's good with y'all, man? D-Rose the Great. We're back with another video, and this time, this is going to be an updated version of the DT build video that I did once before. I don't even know how long ago I dropped it. That might have been like 2-3 months ago, but I just dropped a video for basically ranking the abilities and stuff like that. I did a tier ranking. I was a little motivated by Dominate CFB football, I think, or Dynasty, I think that's his name on YouTube. I can't remember, but a video popped up about ability tiers, and I wanted to do my own one, so I did it. And then I have a guy in my comment section by the name of David Johnson 7373, and he wanted me to do a pure power DT video. And I think it's more so because I talked about in my ability tier rankings how important Pocket Disruptor and Inside Disruptor were to me. And I think I had both of those. I'm almost positive I had both of those as S tier abilities. So he asked me to do a video. I'm like, you know what? I've been meaning to do a few update videos. Like I know for sure I want to do one for the safety build. I did a safety video before, the best safety build, but I think I have a better one than that. So I definitely want to do one for that, and I'm gonna do one in the future. I don't know when it's gonna be. It might be tomorrow, it might be Friday, it might be next week. Who knows? But we're talking about the DT build, and I'm gonna show you guys how to make the best DT build in the most optimal way. So I'm gonna show you guys the DTs we want to go after. Now the final product is we want these guys to be pure power defensive tackles, and the main reason is because obviously I just said it. They get the pocket disruptor and they get inside disruptor, which I think are S tier abilities, and that's the only archetype that gets both. And the one thing I really love about the pure power too, you can also get grip breaker. So pretty much those like grip break, especially if you have it on gold or platinum, that can in turn be a pass rush ability as well as a run stopping ability as well. So that's why the pure powers are honestly the best DT build you can get in the game. And the way we want to do that is we want to go after the we want to go after the defensive tackles that are power rushers. These are the guys we want to recruit out of high school, and I'm gonna show you why. One of the main reasons too, outside of they usually start out with decent speed. A lot of times these DTs end up having grip breaker, and it might be on a high level without the actual ability requirement. So if you guys look at this guy right here, we have James Duke. He's only an impact, and he only has 91 strength, right? He only has 91 strength, but he has platinum grip breaker, and I think in order to get platinum grip breaker, you have to have 90. Is it 96 or 97? I'm almost positive it's 97 strength to get platinum. So I think 91 is only like, I think 91 strength you can't. I think that's maybe bronze, or I'm probably not even bronze. I think bronze starts at 92 or 93. So you gotta have 97 for platinum grip breaker. And the one thing about this build too is when we flip them, I'm gonna show you guys how we flip them. They still keep their grip breaker, which is so lovely. So, like I said, the main reason why we want the pure DTs, but we're not going strictly after the pure DTs. One, they get this grip breaker, and two, they start out with decent speed, the power rusher. So, we'll show you. We're gonna go into my other save file, but let's just take a look at some of these other players' stats. So this is the highest development trait player that we recruited. He starts out with 85 power move, 78 finesse, 73 speed. Um, and he still has bronze grip breaker, which is not bad. So it's all lovely. 92 strength, 91 hit power, which is really good. And also another thing too, another reason if you guys watch my last DT build, I went after speed rushers, and the reason why I kind of went after speed rushers is because they start out typically faster than any of the other archetypes at DT. Some of them, like I think one of my DTs, I signed a 5-star speed rusher before. This dude started at like 82 speed, which is crazy. That's probably the fastest I've seen. But like typically I'm good with like 73, 75 speed. Like I prefer 75 and up. But this is, I'm not gonna complain about 73 honestly, especially if I'm getting Star Dev DT and pretty good stats. Now, the main reason too why we want to go after the power rushers in particular is because they still start out with decent finesse moves, and I'm gonna tell you guys why it's so important to have pretty good finesse, right? So I seen the video. I talk about it all the time on my build videos. that 90-point threshold is key for activating different animations and stuff like that, and basically improving them a lot, right? So somebody who has 88 finesse moves and another player who has 90 finesse moves, the dude with 90 is gonna perform way better than 88. It was a guy. One day, I always say, one day I'm gonna find the guy's video who talked about the thresholds. I literally seen it this year, but I don't know what the title of the video was. So I don't know if EA made him take it down. I think I looked for it maybe one day and I couldn't find it. But yeah, so we're gonna get into it. Like I said, I like these guys. I don't like the finesse to be much lower than the power moves, right? We don't want the finesse to be anything lower than like 10 to 12 points, because when we upgrade the pass rushing attributes, we don't want it to be so far behind that we have to spend even more points. So that's why I say preferably within 10 points. Now, like, let me see. This guy's in 11. This guy's at 10, which is cool. This guy's at 8. 8 is the sweet spot. I'm not gonna lie. 8 is probably the sweet spot. If you can, I mean, if you find lower than that, that's good. But 8 is a great spot right there. But we're gonna get into the save file, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. We're gonna do this real quick. I don't want to drag this video out for no 25 minutes. We're gonna do real quick. Let's go into our save file, and I can show you what my DTs look like in my actual online Dynasty. We might do that at the end of the video if it's not going past like 15 minutes or so. So now we're gonna go into the season after we redshirted them. So we basically redshirted all 4 of those DTs, and I'm gonna show you guys what they look like now. After the talent developer boosted them up. So if you guys don't know, you watch all my videos, I always talk about you need to stack your coordinators to have talent developer and tier 3 motivator. So the ideal thing is to have this on tier 2 and to have tier 3 motivator on your D line as well. Now, obviously, in the perfect world, you can have that on your offensive coordinator as well. But most of the time, you'll probably just only get on your defensive coordinator, depending on what position you're going after. But we ended up getting Fran Brown. We fired our coach and saw Fran Brown was available, and he had it on tier 3, which is great. And he has, I think, tier 3 motivator. So he has tier 3 motivator for the D line since he's a defensive coach. So I did a video. You guys can go watch that. I showed you how to find this to get this stack in the around the time of conferences. You can only fire your coaches around at conference championship week. So I did a video teach you how to stack the coordinators, right? So you guys can go watch that. Probably was only like 15, 16 videos ago. So it'll be easy to find. Now we're going to our DTs. We're only going to probably change about one of them just to show you guys how easy it is. So we're going to mess around with Uzama just because he's the star development guy. We're going to change him to a thumper. Now, the one thing I will say, he will lose that workhorse. You see, like, if we have him at DT, he has gold workhorse. But if we put him to the thumper, he loses that. But he still keeps the grip breaker, which is why I really love this DT build, because when they change the thumpers, they still keep that grip breaker. So if you have platinum grip breaker, you won't lose it, which is perfect. So we changed him to a Sam linebacker, and now this is what we want to do. All we want to do, and this is why I said I kind of like the attributes being close together, because now we don't have to use as many points. So once we get both of them to at least that 90 range, it's fine. Let's see, we got that. We finally got power to 90. I think they need 92 to get platinum pocket disruptor as a pure power, or I'm not sure if it's 92 or 94. But now that we got the finesse to 90, we're fine there. You can upgrade the run stopping, because we do want inside disruptor as well. You could probably save a few points here. Just you can save a few points here just because the higher your overall is, the less amount of points you'll get. But he's a star dev, like, so when we do the training week, he won't get as many points as he typically would. But we'll leave it here. We'll just leave it at 80. So let me see something real quick. It depends on how many upgrades we get when we change him back to DT. We want to see how many upgrades we get at DT. So we're going to change him back to a pure power DT. Now he's an 87 overall in one season. He went from a 78 to 87. Let's see. Let's go back into the skill points. Let's see. So he still has a pretty good skill cap. That's about, well, no skill caps here. And he has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 upgrades. And, you know, usually each upgrade goes up about 2. So that's pretty fine with me. We'll leave it there. You see pass rushing now. You see pure powers. They don't get the finesse move, so that's why we like changing them to thumper, so they can get the finesse. They can get the finesse wins as well as the power wins. So in the pass rush game, so we'll just advance to the next week, which is training week. Now that we changed it back to DT, let's see how many points we get. Now that's why I said I really like if you have talent developer and you get these guys. You got a few guys that get drafted because man, you get about maybe 2 first-round draft picks, maybe a second in there or 3 seconds, however it might go. You'll get a bunch of points depending on these guys' development traits. So let's advance. Let's see how many points we get on them. I don't care about none of these other guys upgrading. Roldan upgrade his dev trait. That's cool. Alright, now let's see how many points we have on our DT. And we're going to pretty much, we should be able to get Pocket Disruptor, Platinum, and Inside Disruptor. Which is really what I care about. Uzama right here, 88 overall. He has 73 points to work with. Now, the first thing we want to do, you want to upgrade... We want to upgrade this Pocket Disruptor. So let's see. So bronze. So silver is 89. Gold is 91. Oh yeah. So you need 94 for platinum. All right, cool. And we still have 51 points to work with to upgrade there. And then mind you, he's only a redshirt freshman going into this season. So we'll basically have another season to upgrade him again. But we're gonna put up this run stopping because we want that Inside Disruptor. That's what we really want. And you see, they kind of cheated. It's only went up one on that first upgrade. Only the block shot only went up 1. Okay, but this one went up 3, so it evened out. We got to 88, 92. So let's see how many points it costs for the upgrade. Inside Disruptor, 87. So silver is 89. So gold is 92. So let's see what we can get here. And these guys are still playable. So we got 94 block shed. Let's see. So throughout the season, we can still end up getting it. We just will need 4 points throughout the season to get this on platinum. We already have enough points for it. So, man, this is a look at this. This is a 93 overall DT in the freshman redshirt season, just because we had talent developer on our head coach and our defensive coordinator, and we had the tier 3 motivator. So for both our head coach and defensive coordinator. So we basically turned this guy into an insane build. And then, mind you, he still gets to come back for one more season. And by that time, let's say by the time he comes back next season, if we get enough points, we can upgrade. We can upgrade this. What is it? That power. We can upgrade that power. So this will be a little more expensive. So, depending on the dev trait, it depends on the dev trait how many points you'll get to upgrade this. But man, even on if I could just get that to silver, I'm still fine with that. Or you could say, you know what? I'm cool with bronze grip breaker. I just care about that I have this. I have these 2 pocketed Inside Disruptor on platinum. Now what I care about is making this guy faster. So it's all depending on you. And now obviously if you don't upgrade him, let's say you don't upgrade Uzama because you don't necessarily need him to play. You already got 2 other DTs that are really good, and you just rather him sit on the bench. Like we could do this. Like I'm gonna show you guys right here. Where are the other DTs? So look, this guy has 112 points. So he's an impact development, but he has platinum grip breaker. So this is a guy we can pretty much save. We don't want to upgrade him now. We could wait till the next season, and then when we get to position changes week again, the same process we just did with Uzama. We can do with him, and the crazy, with this guy right here, and the crazy thing with him, he has platinum grip breaker. So when we get platinum pocket and platinum Inside Disruptor, this guy Duke would be better than Uzama. It's just that we upgraded him now, so because he's easier to play right away. So man, this is a really good build, bro. I'm telling you, like. You're basically stacking the 3 probably best abilities you can get on your DT, which is Grip Breaker, Inside Disruptor, and Pocket Disruptor. I don't really care for Option Shield or Outside Disruptor at DT. I'm telling you, I tested Outside Disruptor on my DTs. That thing did not work, bro. So, if you care about Outside Disruptor that much, man, I'm telling you, it probably works better on edge setters. It's not really for DTs. And I tested it against terrible O linemen, and I was not getting no instant sheds. and I was doing stretch plays and outside zones, I was not getting no shed. So, yeah, this is probably the best DT build, man. I hopefully, you guys appreciate the video, man. Hopefully give this video a thumbs up, man. I need to get back on the algorithm, man. My views done dropped. Oh my God, YouTube done did me all filthy. But yeah, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, leave a like, man. Comment and all that good stuff if you appreciate what the content I'm dropping. So, with that being said, I'm out, man. Peace.